Yo, don't get it twisted, I could get sick with it in a minute. Contaminating the beat, cause I'm spitting all up in it. Got an album, gotta finish, gotta snap and just diminish the competition around here.
Alright, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be doing the Sideshow Method, as I guess I'm coining it, if you will, for painting skin tones. So what I have done so far is just base coat the figure that I'm going to paint, or the head that I'm going to paint, in the flesh tone that I want to base it off of, and then I had varnished it already with a rattle can, just like one you could get from Michael's. So first what we're going to do is create our washes. So you'll need a yellow, red, and blue. Right now I'm using the Model Air, so keep in mind that this paint is already like pre-thinned, ready to go for airbrush. So my little ratios might not be the best ratios for you. You might have to put like 1 or 2 more drops of water. So we'll put 1 drop of yellow for now, 1 drop of red, and these don't have to be the exact colors, just as long as you have a yellow, a red, and a blue. And then 1 drop of blue. And then for my ratios for here, if you have the pre-thinned paints, then I do 1 drop of paint to 8 drops of water. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. That was kind of like 8.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only doing 5 for the blue because the blue that I'm using is already a wash, so I just want to thin it out some more. All right. Also, make sure you have your little palette with some water in there. You're gonna need it for the sponge, the sponging portion of it, if you will. Speaking of sponge, I got this at like Michael's. It was a big round like bath looking sponge, and I just cut it into little pieces. And this is what I'm gonna be using to dab off the wash. And then you'll need 3 separate paintbrushes, 1 for each color, if you will. All right. Let me see my scheme here. Blue was yellow for me. So, just gonna mix this up a bit. Then you wanna have like a spare napkin or like a towel or something, just to dab off the excess. All right, so today we're gonna be painting this Dolph Lundgren head that I got. End game for this is going to be a old man Punisher, if you will. I liked his version of Punisher in the 80s, and I'm a big 80s fan, so that's what I'm painting. So what you want to do, grab the head, it's already primed, get your yellow wash, and then just start painting the wash onto the head. Don't worry if it's like too much or anything, because you're gonna dab it off. Sorry the camera's all shaky while I'm dabbing here. Alright, just let that, I guess, sit for a second. Alright, so once you did the wash, you take your sponge, just like quick dip in the water, and then like dab off a bunch of excess, and then just start doing little quick dabs. And then you want to take off the excess with that, and then go back to dabbing a bit. So what you're trying to do is not get a lot of pooling, if you will, but you're just trying to tint the flesh tone with this yellow. And I typically like to do only 1 wash of yellow. I'll do more washes of red and blue. Red is really where like the skin tone comes out. Let's get all this. And if you need to, you can get some more water to get into like the crevices. Okay. All right, now that we got our yellow wash done, as you can see, there's some yellowness to it. Let me get you a better. There's some paint chipping. I was before, though. That'll be covered up. I can touch it up with some flesh. But there's the yellow. Okay. Now, we'll go into red. Just mix it up a bit. Just keep it on my thumb, I guess. All right, and we'll start this red wash. Now you can really see. The yellow tends to blend in with the skin tone. Red you can see way more of. Oh, I got my thumb. Oh well. Let's take it out of there. Looks like you got in a fight. And then we're just going to repeat the process that we did with the yellow. So get your sponge, a little bit of water, and then just start dabbing it. And they said that like this red is supposed to like mimic the blood under your skin, like just under your skin, you know, the redness of it. Looks like I'm gonna need more water. Dab, boom, boom, get some water, and really break up those patches of red. Touch my. All right, let's see. Get in there. Try to get that away. Break it up. I want big pools of red. Just want little splotches. Get in that eye. There we go. I think that's good for now. Yeah, I think that's good for now. So, there it is after the red wash. So, let me get some of that off of there. Some of that red wash. I don't know why that one's just like. There we go. That's better. Cool. And then now onto the blue. Take this out of my thumb before I paint my thumb again. All right. Make it that's better. And you want to make your washes just like, you know, to where they're like almost like tinted water, if you will. To like where if you, on your palette, if you brush it on the side of it like that, like you can still see through it. You don't want the color to be too prominent to where you can't see what's on the other side of it. And that's how you know you got a good like wash consistency. All right, he's gonna wash blue. Ooh. Okay. Sponge and dab. And you could do these washes like however many times you want to like get your skin tone perfect, or however you want, you're like whatever you're shooting for. You know, you don't have to do this just once or twice. If you want to do it 3 times, 4 times, you know, you can do it like that. So whatever you want to do, get all that in that ear. So it's got a little leftover, a little hair there. So here, like I might do another blue wash because most of that one kind of went away. You can see it in like his little chin area, and then you can see it like kind of under his eyes. There's blue in there, but I think I'm gonna do another one. But once you're done with all the washes and it's dried up, then you can either seal it and then start painting your eyes, or you can paint the hair and then seal it and then start painting the eyes, whatever you want to do. Or you can not seal it if you want and just paint everything else and then seal it at the end. So this is just a very basic method of doing the sideshow painting. If you're watching this on YouTube, then I'll put a link in the description below to the video that I'm referencing the method, and then you can try the more other techniques that they do, like they do low pressure airbrushing to get speckles on the face, to get like imperfections and stuff like that. But I'm just doing a very basic 3 wash skin tone kind of deal, so it works for my purpose of the customization. So, but yeah, and that's just the sideshow method. If you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Thanks for watching.